Morning all. Yes, Paul Corrigan, I own a company called Solitaire. We started off originally just doing heating, that's all I wanted to do. And yeah, we just don't say no to work. We just slowly start to work on. This is obviously Leisure Park, this is one of their tents, commissioning their LPG system. Yes, right. This works. Yeah, this is us. We're big enough to trust, small enough to care. That is our motto. I'm pretty sure it's been used before, but I do believe in it. As I said, it just started off as myself in 2013. My wife helped me. Just wanted to. I didn't want to work for anyone anymore. I just wanted to do it by myself. I just cannot say no to work, and we've just slowly expanded into a team of 10 engineers currently. We offer pretty much every service going. We try to be a bit of a one-stop shop, really.
That's talks about 12 watch. Yeah, sure. That's just actually you more than nice the channels the borders behind.
Yes, we are trusted across many platforms. We've got 48 reviews on Google, 4.8 stars average. We did have 61 previously, but I don't know what happened. I think Matt's team changed something. It's not their fault, and then Google just scrapped it. So we lost all their reviews and we had to stop from scratch. So yeah, it should have been over 100. Yeah, we've got 61 Trustpilot reviews, again 4.8 stars. We've got 464 Check-A-Trade reviews. It says 5 star, I think Check-A-Trade's 10 star, but averaging. And 4.8 stars, which Trusted Trade, I think that's over 30 or 40. So there you go. Everything is under one roof. We do plumbing, as you know, and literally we'll fix the dripping tap. We'll replace hot water cylinders. We'll design, install, do it all. We do heating, everything to do with heating. That's commercial and domestic. We can work in hospitals, schools, or in Mrs. Smith's little boiler. Air conditioning. Yes, air conditioning picked up massively. It really has. Everyone needs it now. It's not a one for reason. But the good thing about air conditioning, it does heat in the winter as well. So it's not just for a few weeks that we can't stop. We start from scratch. We do renewable energy. That's kicking off nicely. We're NCS registered and we're part of the boiler upgrade scheme. So we can offer a £7.5 grand grant on a boiler replacement to renewable energy. If you've got oil or LPG, that's been up to £9,000 grant now. Yeah, we do bathrooms and we do kitchens as well. Literally all the way through the design there at all. Here we go. Right, this is us working in a college, actually. That's George, we've met him before. Like I said, we do plumbing, heating, everything from a dripping tap to a complete boiler and heating system. Yeah, we do it all. Air conditioning, renewables. We're always on call. We always have an on-call engineer. I'm currently on call this week. That is for new customers that have got character stadium or gas leak or whatever it might be. But it's also for installs that we've done. You might have installed the boiler. You've done it once. We installed the boiler, and one of our apprentices put a screw through a pipe. And then basically the customer phoned us up, and the engineer said, "Oh, turn the isolation valve off, or we can come out." He said, "Oh, I'll turn the isolation valve off," but he didn't. He opened up the hood. So all night long, then the ceiling come down. But yeah, we should have gone out. Either way, we learned from mistakes. But yeah, we're always on call, whether it be for us or for new customers. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Yes, renewable energy and air conditioning. Like I said, it's really kicking. Aircon's just gone mental. It's absolutely mad. That's pretty much 90% of our work at the moment. But here we do renewable energy as well. This here, that's an air source heat pump here. Basically, what it does, the air goes through the back of it. And it blows it out the front of it, and then there's a heat exchanger at the back that basically blocks heat out of the air, and it blows it out literally freezing cold. So if that's heating up your hot water cylinder,
in the summer, you literally stand in front of it and it's amazing. It's lovely. But yeah, it's all external. That's actually my bungalow in Kent. That honestly is the best system ever. It's fantastic. It works so well. And then we got Dave can install the battery and solar panels. And literally we've got 3 hot water. And we also have about 450 quid in credit as well, which is great. It is a no-brainer, but it just costs a bit. But you get a nice well. That's an air conditioning unit. The customer did know that, just that I'm stating that. But basically, we installed that as a competition winner. We've done a competition on the radio. And like White and Sue, the Morgan Group, yeah. And anyway, they done a competition, someone won it, and that was the install. It was in a farm. But they didn't like it, so our in-house carpenter built that around it. Yeah, bathrooms and kitchens. Yeah, we don't do many kitchens, but we've done a few. But yeah, bathrooms are really our thing. We design, fit and finish. So this here is in the squash pub in Morgan, the Park Drive squash pub. It literally failed massively to the customer walking through. This where the showers are, like pretty much here. They walked through and actually fell through the floor. Yeah, it wasn't really so, but literally, so it was destroyed. And so we done the whole. We was there for 6 weeks. Literally, all of our team were on it. I couldn't get everyone in the picture. We was doing the plastering, we done the tiling, we done everything, and that was so. Again, it should actually do justice for that at the end of it. And yeah, still going strong now. The end designed this bathroom for us, and we installed it. These are a couple of other bathrooms we've done. Again, picture don't do it justice, but so where say your bathroom's 1900 long, baths are normally 1700 or 1800 you can get. So there's a gap at the end. So rather than just have a ledge, what we do a lot, we just basically blocked it right way up and put a couple of niches in there. You can have lights in there, and yeah, it's quite nice. So there you go. A Solitaire difference. Here we go. Yeah, real people answer the phone. Speak to someone who knows the job. It's clear communication. We always reply to emails. We always reply to phone calls. And yeah. And that's it. That's what I say. The customer gets an ETA the night before. We try to be as transparent as possible. Stand behind our work as well. Something isn't right, we put it right, and also we learn from it as well. As Stuart said, what he said, as well, to learn from mistakes and try not to do it again. There you go. There you go. Best team. I don't know what I've got there. But yeah, the best team. This is that team currently. My daughter's starting next Monday as one of our apprentices. Yeah, so she'll be in this picture frame of it. Yeah, this is Sam, Spence, Ben, Caroline, PL, his name's Dan, but call him PL, George, Nicky, he's standing between me and George. Yeah, he's tiny, and then this was Essex Business Forum. There is an engineer at the end of that housing. This here, we installed a cooker on like a little beach lodge. It was amazing. I couldn't even tell you where it is, somewhere in the distance. That's a secret place. That was fantastic. That's an external water install we did, me and George. This is Spence and Dan installing the cold showers at the mud race. That's the hill there. That's a commercial gas-fired water heater in a school. And we had to change the anodes. And it didn't matter what we did, we could not undo these anodes. They were completely busted in place. So we found this old bracket plate. But the upper end of that bracket plate was a ratchet. We should put it on the end of it when funny enough it went. And that's George. We've done a Excel weekend show. And yeah, on the way back, really late at night, I got phone call from the Royal Golf Course, so our toilets blocked. So there's George in all his white shirt, unblocked his toilets. Here you go, what's the think of us for? New boiler, leaking breakers, landlord, agents, needing service and safety check, maintenance, reliability. Businesses needing air conditioning or commercial. Anyone considering heat pump or going greener, bathroom, kitchen, ventilation. Anyone who values reliable, tidy, on-time choice. So there you go. We cover Essex this print. see what I did the Essex. It's a bit far away now. But yeah. We've got a big enough stressful enough to get. That is it. Yeah, please. Yes, sorry. Yeah. John, yeah.
People. Did you have people, you've got micros or equipment? Is that
Yes, you can, providing that microwave plumbing doesn't feed two radiators. Yeah, so if you had 10 mil pipe running across the wall, feeding that rad and coming across feeding another rad, then that's the undersized. But as long as it's been designed, yeah, that's fine. Never recommend it.
Well, you know, the air source heat ones, they look huge. They're having this physical dimension when we photo, but they look big. Oh, I think them when
Yeah, they're about as wide as one of these tables, I would have said. Yeah.
And that's got to be outside, obviously, yeah?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. You can have it like at the end of the garden. You just have to change the pipes and the garden. That's all.
I'll go back in next door's bed.
That's it. Yeah, they're bigger than an air conditioning unit. Yeah, because they've got a separate heat exchange inside of it, so they're about that much wider than an air conditioning unit.
Are they loud?
Sorry?
Are they loud?
No, they're quiet. I think it's 47 decibels or something like that. It's just like that's what it sounds like, isn't it? Very quiet. And also they modulate down as well. So you don't want an air source heat pump stopping and starting. So they've got to be designed perfectly. You can't have one undersized because it just run forever and never reach temperature. And then your electric bills are stupidly high. But if you have one too big, then what happens? It will run, overheat, turn off. Pull down, run, overheat, turn off. And then that compressor's just stop and start. And that's what costs loads of money. And that's what basically is going with a really bad name. If you can design it perfectly and you basically keep it ticking along 24/7, you just drop it down a couple of degrees during the night, then up during the day. It will literally just tick along and you can't even hear it. It just literally just ticks along so slowly. They're incredible machines, they really are them. But they've got to be designed well. Totally cool.
Why Solitaire?
Oh, so it's a pretty long, boring story.
Oh, don't bother me.
Yeah. Yes.
Not very interesting.
I'll try and cut it short. I couldn't afford my own gas safe ticket when I first started, so I went on my mate's gas safe ticket and he owned a company called Solitaire. And then for about 3 months, I started my own company and I carried on using his name, which was a bit naughty. And then I could afford my own gas safe ticket, and by that stage, I've done letterheads and stuff like that. So that's it. Yeah. There's no other reason. That's it.
Well, my race was obviously a big one for you.
Yeah.
Any other projects like that you lined up? Or any other?
We just got the Morgan Car Show, which I'm sure Terry might be there.
Yeah.
We do the Morgan fireworks display. We just try and help out where possible. We do a lot of careers fairs, like for the Plume and local schools. We do festivals as well, trying to help children. But the children that come along are not interested in the trade. They come along so really academic, I want to get into accountancy or insurance or whatever it might be. But yeah, most of the kids that come along, they don't care about schooling or anything like that. So yeah, it's very rare someone comes over and speaks to us, but we get yeah. But they normally just like behind the mum. When the mum talks to us, and the kids just like behind the mum like that. And we had one kid. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the old heating tanks, so what you mentioned, £9 grants.
Oh, if you're having an Essex heat pump,
Oh, I see.
yeah, it's like an old pump
So
out,
if you
old drought, yeah.
Yeah.
But we do oil tanks. We do replace it. We don't get grants. Yeah, they don't want you.
Is it to convert from oil tank to gas if there's a connection nearby, so for example?
Yes. Yeah. If you go on the website and type in Cadence new gas supply, I don't actually know the link inside, but it will come up with a link. And you tap that, and you've got your postcode in it, give you an estimate. Because we had a place in Colchester, we got gas into there. We had that's 250 quid.
Oh, okay.
And we accepted it, and they literally shut the road there, and it pulls money there. Yeah, no, back down, place some gas supply.
Also, they fund it themselves, the gas?
Well, it depends. So if you've got no gas in the street,
Yeah.
then what a lot of people do, the whole street will cut together.
Yeah.
Because it might cost you 10 grand, because they've got lots of money. But if you've got gas, if you're next to the lake, you have it. But anyway, you can go on there, put the postcode in, what we call an estimate. What's going to cost. But other than that, you can have everybody cheap as well.
Yeah.
Paul, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.
Darren, thank you.